to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Scarlet Knights will boot it away to start the game. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bruins offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways.
He's got it! And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Scarlet Knights offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You go with the option, quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using his legs, it's Reeves. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. On the run, it's Reeves. There he goes. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's in open space downfield. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Leaves it with the battle. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The offense changing the play. Off play action on first down. He fires to the left side. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather.
He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, That W has to feel good. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. What a first quarter they've already put together, up 21-3 and going for more. From the gun, running back on the move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Wide open downfield. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So the O-lineman got a little too far downfield. It wipes out the touchdown, and they'll back it up 5. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's low. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Here we go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's long. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The play action fake. He's got the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Trying to get it to the marker. Spins away from the defender. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And how about the run play on 4th and 3 to 4? A lot of times you see that's a pass play nowadays. They run the football. They stick to what they do well. They know where the first down marker is, and they get the first down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Law. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Snags it over the middle. Slips and tackle, and he's got room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
35, Rutgers 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got him and nobody's close. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Got his man on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. They're going back to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got room to work. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
Here's the pressure. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely center cut.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out
there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football.
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. The Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morton. And the returner will be brought down. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it down the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. The hand to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Takes the easy one to the back. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Scarlet Knights are on the move. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And the try is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Going over the top. He makes a grab. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Morton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's ball. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it for a big play. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They'll go back to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Right back to the well. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this second and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Bruins. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Morton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. To the air on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got an open man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The Scarlet Knights will have it first and 10. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Trying to slam in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They'll go to the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. It's great to have a running threat at quarterback, but he's got to take care of the ball once he gets into traffic, and he didn't there.
He does, Reese, and he's a guy that is going to get a lot of opportunities to carry the football in this game because of the speed and because of his open.
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Number 13, set to kick off.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very...
Grabs it inside the 15. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in.
Well, I love play callers that want to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Pac-12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Hawaii came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Honolulu had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to pass. It's Adams. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that?
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Finds a little space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
Well, his legs haven't been a big factor in this game up to now. He picks the perfect moment in the fourth quarter to rip off his longest run of the game.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play.